My name's John Hunter. I run the Cuestars YouTube channel and the Cuestars competitions, oversee them, and also I've got this Cuestars Academy training which is used by our players, which I now share with everybody everywhere. So the routine that I'm going to talk through today is called the XMAS TREE routine. This routine was passed on to me by a top player of ours, Connor Benzie and his dad. They showed me how to set up this routine quite a few years ago now, probably 6 or 8 years ago. Brilliant routine this, because it's a lineup that's close to making a break in a match situation. So you see I've created a triangle of 6 reds directly below the pink. Just popped a red here halfway between the pink and the blue, and then I'm just going to add another couple of reds there. So we're up to 9 reds. I'm going to just pop 2 reds either side of the pink, and then the final 4 reds. I'll find the other one. That's okay, it's over in the middle pocket. And then this final red, line up 4 reds here alongside the black, and you can see it creates like a Christmas tree shape. So now there's this routine's okay for anybody that plays regular. So really anybody probably with a 20 or 30 break or more in a game, in a match, will enjoy this routine. Our junior players, when I start on this routine, they've got a nice little opportunity to put a 30 break together. We've got a nice 4 reds by the black. What I try to do is encourage them not to go into the pack to begin with, build up their skills to see if they can sort of take these loose 9 reds and make a break. And one of our junior players, it's on the channel, there'll be a link to it from this video. Tyler Beer, he was only 10 years old when he did this, and he cleared the 9 reds, I believe, with the colours, which was fantastic for a 10-year-old. Incredible achievement, because he needed to control the cue ball to do that. Now, so depending on your level, and I mean, if you've made century breaks at snooker, then you should be thinking of this as trying to win a frame. So this is what I like about this routine. These 6 reds at the moment, you're going to need one of them to secure the frame. So I'm going to look to get into the reds as quick as I can. So even this opening shot, I'm looking just to leave a low black, and then that gives me the angle now to get into the pack. Now, a good little tip I can give you is when you're playing into the pack of reds, visualize it. So picture the split beforehand. So just run it through in your head how you would like them to open. Now, I know I want to really screw off that red. I'll get a nice, come down there, and I'll sit on these 2 reds. So that's what I'm visualizing. Now I've done that, I part that, and I'll now just concentrate on the black. So hopefully it will prevent me looking across at the cue ball. Okay, not brilliant, but it's done the job. It's got the extra reds I need into play. Now, another thing I like about this routine, you're faced with these 2 reds often, and it's very easy to put your cue ball somewhere you get hampered. Again, something you wouldn't come across on a normal standard lineup. So for that reason, it's good from a training point of view. So I'm picturing where I want this cue ball. So I want it to be high on the black. Because of the angle on this red, I'm going to use a cushion just to help do that. So once I visualise it, park it, and just concentrate on the pot. Okay, a little bit heavy with that, but it's, at least I'm not covered. I could get to this black okay. Yeah, not great, if I'm honest. I think I've got all the reds open now to win the game, and these 2 reds are my sort of what I call insurance reds, security reds, so I'm going to leave them alone. So I'm going to try and just bring my white ball through this line. With a shot like this, it's probably advisable to say just put a little bit of help inside on it. Oh, now that's not good, is it? I made a cannon on the reds. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't quite catch that right. As I say, it's not the end of the world, but it's not where I want the cue ball to go. So already I'm up against it a little bit, so a little cut back into the middle, just let the white come off the side cushion, a nice angle on the back. Okay, so that's all right. That cushion's a little bit springy at the moment. It's probably because of the weather, a bit humid. Right, so again I've now got 3 reds locked out, and that's actually for the better. So again I need to leave them alone, so I can just play this shot very gently. I don't like that because I feel like I'm fighting that again. So I'm going to solve the problem by just bringing my white into this area instead. So let's screw around 2 cushions. Okay, hit that pretty good. Okay, that's all right. Now it's important to count your break as you go along. It's a good habit to get into, because if you're playing in matches, sometimes, well, very often you're not going to have a referee, and it's important you're aware of what score you're on, just in case your opponent's not counting it very well. So 24, I've got a lovely angle on this red just to get the right side of the blue, so that's the shot I'm going to play. Remember, my objective here is not to go chasing maximum breaks. I mean, if you get the cue ball right every time, then that's fine, but most importantly is to try and win the game. Right, so I'll just drop this blue in gently. Okay, a little flick on that red, but that's okay. So the break's now up to 30. So it's going along quite nicely again. Yeah, nice line on this red. I can just drop this in gently and land the right side of the blue. There we go. Didn't want to go too far that time because it would have made life more tricky. Now I'm always a fan of not moving the cue ball any further than you need to. So if I just bring the white down into this area, I've got either of these 2 reds, which I think is okay. So just a little soft stun. Okay, again, because I'm not moving that cue ball far, then there's less to go wrong, I think. Right, so perfect on this red. Just roll it in, leave a high black. Prefer to play high blacks, as bigger area to work the cue ball in. Again, I've just overhit that, doing that today. So because I've done that, I'm straight on the black, and I've got a poor angle on the black. So I think the score is 37. Alright, okay, I'll run that round 2. I think that's pretty good. Ronnie says on the rocket method, and I think it's a great piece of advice, when you've got topspin, stay on the cue ball. Stun and screw, punch through the cue ball, topspin, stay on it. It does work. It means you hit the ball nice. It's a nice feel, and I used to try and do the same for each of those shots, and they are totally different shots, totally different feel, totally different way of striking the ball, so you need to allow for that. Right, I'm going to play for a low black that time because it's easy to get to the red. I think the score is now 38, 45, 46. Right, a little soft stun here to get on this red head of the black. Again, that's all right. I've still got my 3 insurance reds. I won't be looking to touch them, and I've got one on top of the pink as well, which is good. I was at 46.53. So, just planning where. See, that red is actually quite nice into the middle there. It gets me on the pink, and then I've got a nice easy route to the winning post. So I think that's what I'll be looking to do. A little bit of advice here, everybody out there: don't whistle in the snooker hall. It's bloody annoying. Now, very distracting. Not played that very well. Nice. I'm meant to be straight on that black. 54. So I've got a different plan now. Really messed that up actually. So again, I'm trying to keep things simple. Try not to let my cue ball travel far. Not really sure about this. Amazing what a difference is, isn't it? You just lose concentration for a moment. Don't. I said I want to leave those reds alone if I can help it, because they're back up. What do I do? What do I do? Again, if I just send it the minimum distance, then this red in the middle is not too bad. Yeah, I think that's the best option. And if I'm not on that one, I'm on the other red into the corner. So I'm just going to drop this in dead weight. So for those of you wondering what dead weight means, it's when the object ball just reaches a pocket and drops in. Right, I think the score's up to 61. But it's hard trying to talk a way through this, playing the shots and keeping the score. So I'm getting close to the winning post now in the frame, so I'm just going to pull this back for the black. And again, I want to try and position myself so I could take one of these loose reds. I do know that this red is possible. So yeah, so again, shortest distance, leave a high black. That's the plan anyway. I've got the dog barking now as well. Oh, again, just overhit that, bit too much screw, 62. So we're getting close to that winning post, but of course I need that fifth red. So this is the key shot now. That does look okay into the middle. I was thinking, is there anything else though? Because if I get the positional side wrong, I'm done for. The trouble when you get down to just fewer reds, obviously your cue ball's got to be more accurate, more precise. I'm just sort of thinking this through. If I go too far, I can't pot that red. I'm really having to hit a really small area there. Just sort of looking to see if there's anything else I could do. Just I can't. Just got to really judge the weight of this shot. Can't really see any other option. Right, it looks like I've got that right, thank goodness. So that's 69 now. That red, as I said, just goes in the middle, and what it does then, it leaves the pink to follow. So one good shot here, and the job's done. Frame is one. That's got to go greatest fails.